Asta. Welcome to my Let's Play. Today we're doing a very special build. It is a playground tag build tag. Um, you may or may not know that this month is April. This month, April, is Distracted Driving Month. So this is dedicated to a little boy named Zaadii who was killed by a distracted driver in a parking lot. I made this playground in honor of him, and it's kind of a playground family center, and we'll get into that in a minute. Let me tell you a little bit about who Zaadii is. To me, personally, the So family is a family that I know back in Arizona, when I lived in Arizona, that I became friends with, especially Rachel, Zaadi's mom, and just fell in love with all of them. Just beautiful people. I moved away before I could really get to meet Zaadii. He was born a little bit after, like almost a year after my son was born, and I moved away, and I didn't get to see him, but I get to talk to Rachel when she was pregnant, and that was beautiful. So I feel like if I was still in Flagstaff, Bryce, my son, would have been one of Zaadi's playmates for sure. And I guess I always felt that I would go back to Arizona with my family on vacations and everything, and we would get to see this family and Bryce would get to know Zaadii, and we would just have this deep connection with the Southwest and with this family, the So family. They are a beautiful family. They give a lot back to the community. They are very active and creative people. Let me just read a little bit. You could find more information if you like. I'll put a link to zaadii.org. That's ZAADII.org, and you can learn more about Zaadii and his family and see pictures of him and everything. But let me read to you a little bit about what the Zaadii Foundation is about and what they're trying to do and why I'm doing this. I'm reading this off my phone. The Zaadii Foundation promotes mindful driving and is committed to raising awareness of the dangers of distracted driving, especially in parking lots. Let me read to you what happened to the So family and the Flagstaff community, but what happened to Zaadii. On February 22nd, 2015, 3-year-old Zaadii So was walking with his mother and sister across a marked pedestrian crosswalk in a parking lot when an inattentive driver turned into the wrong lane and ran into all 3 of them. Zaadi's mother was holding both children's hands at the time. The driver's head was turned the other way. Zaadi's mother and 8-year-old sister were thrown on top of the vehicle, but Zaadi's hand was pulled from his mother's hand by the impact, and he was run over. The driver kept going until the car smashed into a tree several yards away. Zaadii passed away from his injuries at the hospital early the next morning. When you're driving, remember Zaadii So, the life he might have had, and the heartbroken family he precedes in death. He was joyful, funny child. He played the drums, and he did a pretty amazing Batman impression. He carried the hopes of his parents and grandparents, Navajo and non-Navajo alike, on his small shoulders. He lightened the hearts of all who met him, and he leaves heavy hearts behind. One thing that you could do is take the pledge, and I'll put a link to that too. Um, the pledge to practice mindful driving, to put away your handheld devices, don't get behind the wheel drunk or high or too emotional to focus, and always, always watch the road. Also, for me, I've taken the pledge and I've seen the family, and I wish I could be there, and it's really hard. They've done many things to honor Zaadii. They planted a tree. They were in a parade and they had a float, I think, for Zaadii and for the Zaadii Foundation to raise awareness and for mindful driving to just kind of put it out there. We need to be mindful. These are vehicles that are bad. um, so that is who Zaadii so is to me, and that is his very short story that I could give you right now. Please check out the website. Um, people have also pledged to be mindful drivers, and they have taken pictures of themselves with a sign pledging for Zaadii, and then it goes up on their webpage, it goes up on their Facebook, and it just encourages everybody. It puts a face on this problem. So yes, so I'll put the Facebook link, I'll put the website link, I'll put the pledge link. I think I already tweeted the pledge link. So please, if you can find it in your hearts, do that. And if you can't do that, I'm tagging you right now to make a playground for Zaadii and any other child or person that has been affected by this terrible epidemic of people driving carelessly. And um, so what I'm going to do is this week we're doing The Sims 4, and next week I'll be doing The Sims 3 because there's a lot of things in The Sims 3, like a trampoline. There's all kinds of playground equipment that I want to use personally. I'm excited to put it in my games and my Let's Plays. In The Sims 4, this is going to be going into my town with my Let's Play for Three Little Sims, so everybody could come visit. I'm also going to put it on the gallery. My gallery name is Trails202, and it's going to be I believe it's hashtag Zaadii.org or also hashtag the city needs eyes, um, hashtag playground tag. So without further ado, let's take a look at my Sims 4 Zaadii playground. This is the outside, and it's not just a playground, it's a community center. And this is in Oasis Springs. I thought it was a very beautiful view, and I might knock down this building or I might make it Zaadii Library. Or if you have it in your heart to make a Zaadii library for me and just tag me, I will put it in my game and I will visit it. And it will be for Zaadii and whatever sim that we want to go there. Okay, so let's go in to game. First of all, this is the front door, and I have a group of people that I've made a club, and they are the Zaadii Playgroup, and these are kind of represent just people that you might see in any neighborhood, in any town, but I they're not anybody I know. They're not based on anybody I know. I just made them. So there's 3 kids and 3 adult women. So it's kind of like a mother's group, I guess you would call it. And this is going to be where they hang out, their club hangout. And let's go into the main area is a playroom. And there's lots of toys, and there's a castle to play with, and a bunny. And as you can see, this little girl, her name is Shauna. She is doing some artwork. And there's a fish tank, and there's a game table for, if you're familiar with The Sims 4, this is Don't Wake the Llama game, and I'll show you them playing that pretty soon. This is the bathrooms. They're just a pretty pink and purple, blue color. And then this is a back office for the teenagers to hang out if they want to when they come there with their families, hang out, play on the computer, play on their tablets, just chat. There's a kitchen area over here that has a popcorn maker and a tea maker and all the amenities of home, and a little living room here that has a TV and it has some bookshelves. So if people want to just hang out and watch a movie, that's okay. Um, and then we go out here to the little social area, and people could bring their clubs here and gather and have campfires or play chess. Or we also have a community garden going on right here. And we have this little boy, I can't remember his name, Cash. He's playing horseshoes. We have a couple horseshoe pits here. And let me just turn around and you could see the playground portion. In The Sims 4, there isn't very much playground for the children. So I just did what I could. I really wish that we had more than a spaceship and a pirate ship. Zaadii really loved Batman. I would have really dug some Batman themed toys. So if anybody has any CC out there that's Batman themed, let me know. And it's good and it's healthy for your computer. Healthy. Here's a little camping area if you want to take a snooze, or little kids playing tents too in The Sims 4. And so let's just see everybody doing things. We have Gloria is working on the garden here, and we have this little girl is very active on the monkey bars. I love, love her hair, the Mickey Mouse ear type hair. Anyway, so here's a really pretty serene place to sit for parents so they could sit and watch their children play. There's also a painting easel so they can paint their children or paint people gardening. I was going to put some yoga mats out here too, and I forgot to. It's just a really pretty, serene area. Lots of flowers, lots of things to play with. The adults could cook and hang out. Here's a little garden thing. Where is she going? Is she going to get something to eat? She's going to go talk to her mom. So this is it. I'm really excited. Oh, look at these two sitting together. That's so sweet. So this is a really fun little, and there's some lumps of clay here for the kids to play with a toy box. Let's get you something to eat, okay? You can grab a serving, and you're already eating. Are you eating yet, Cash? Okay, let's see what your mama made some fruit. Why don't you come out here and eat with your mom? Grab a serving. So I just wanted to show you it in action. I think it's really pretty, and at night it's really pretty, so I'm kind of just waiting for it to get to be nighttime, and then you can, did she eat yet? Yes, let's have her play dolls. And she's going to start a fire. So I think this is a really fun place to take your Sims, and I might put a shower in, or you could put a shower in if you upload this on the gallery. Please, if you use this in any of your Let's Plays, please mention Zaadii.org. At this point, I don't care if you mention me or not. I don't care. You can say you did it, but mention Zaadii.org, or just make your own and mention Zaadii.org, please. We really want to get the message out there. We want Zaadi's name to be known. And so, anyway, I think I'm going to end this. It looks like the game is freezing and my computer's making a weird noise. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Thank you. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there's one more thing to make it look authentic, and we have a little plaque here that says Zaadii so, and it has his date of birth and his date of his death, and which I can't find his birthday on here right now. I used to know it. And it says the city needs eyes. So please remember when you're out and about, driving out and about, to just be aware of what you're doing. You don't want to take somebody's life, and you don't want to hurt yourself, and it can happen so quickly. Um, and I think I'll do more statistics and everything in my Sims 3 speed build of Zaadi's playground. It, so I'll give you some more facts about it, about mindful driving, and so I just wanted you to see what it looks like when it's dark out, and I'm happy. It's simple, and at the same time, I think it's really pretty. It's so many flowers and everything, and um, Rachel, I hope you love this. I hope you like this. I love you so much, and I think of you very often, and I miss you. Um, anyway, I'm gonna leave it off here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support, and so does the So family. So please go check out Zaadii.org. Thank you.